The head of Libya's National Transitional Council has given his first speech in the capital Tripoli, promising to create a modern democratic Libya based on moderate Islam. Mustafa Abdul Jalil says the NTC will reject extremist left-wing and right-wing ideologies. But he and his colleagues face major hurdles, with the former dictator Muammar Gaddafi still at large and loyalists holding out in towns that still support him. Middle East correspondent Ben Knight reports.
This Libyan revolution is consolidating itself. One of the biggest steps was to bring the interim government from its base in Benghazi to the capital Tripoli. And this is its leader, Mustafa Abdul Jalil. He spoke of promise and hope, but sounded warnings as well.
Our issues require many things. First of them is the unity and the lack of discrimination, the removal of hatred and jealousy from our spirits, no recrimination. Do not take matters into your hands, and no oppression. Fellow Libyans, I hope that the revolution will not falter because of any of these things.
He promised that the new Libya would have a democratic civil society, but one based on Sharia Islamic law. He promised the government would include women in cabinet and diplomatic posts, although there are currently none in his interim council. Instead of tracer bullets, it was fireworks lighting the night sky. People wept openly as the national anthem was sung. But Libya is not yet completely rid of the Gaddafi regime. Rebels are still trying to negotiate the surrender of Sirte, and they've hit tough resistance in the town of Bani Walid.
Our problem is the snipers. There are so many snipers. Also, civilians are chaotic. The army is very organised, but civilian fighters are a big problem.
And there are also signs that an insurgency has begun, with a guerrilla attack on the oil town of Ras Lanuf, in which 15 rebels were killed. The new government has been trying to get the holdout towns to surrender peacefully, but more such attacks may convince it to bring this revolution to a more decisive end. Ben Knight, Lateline.